Welcome to another episode of the Amateurs NYC. I'm your host, Daryl the Great, and I'm going to be honest with you. I have this thing on my mind that I just can't get my head out of. And I'm pretty sure that people that have TikTok or are on TikTok, they're having the same problem that I have. Edwin, my co-host, my partner in crime, I'm pretty sure you've actually been a victim of my current addiction. And I think you know what I'm going to say. There's a man that makes a lot of Disney fleshlights. Disney fleshlights of characters that are so beloved in pop culture. And at the same time, it is very disturbing, but at the same time, so creative. And then today he drops a video. I showed this video to like my girlfriend, my family, because we're pretty cool like that. My girlfriend was telling me I would have a case for all those because those are pretty dope. My girlfriend is telling me this. Usually it's like the girlfriend's job to be like, oh, you're being mad immature, whatever. But she's condoning it. Uh-huh. And then she was like, I would have a case for all of those. Motherfucker posts a video and he has a fucking case of fleshlights inspired by Disney characters. And I'm fucking here for it. That's what I'm living for.
I'm sorry.
In good condition too.
Bro, listen. I know what video you're talking about.
Videos. You seen all of them. I sent them to you.
The videos. Okay, you sent. All right. I'm guilty of watching the videos. But there's a little something off with you, bro. And
something's off with me.
I mean, to have the right mind to watch those videos, to who has the right mind to put cartoon characters as fleshlights, bro? And what's crazy about the glass case thing you mentioned? It reminded me of if you go to like some sort of store and they got jewelry in the case. He got them displayed like that, bro. Like, who in the right mind would? Why? Daryl, can I ask, bro? Can I ask why?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I fucked shit out of the Miss Incredible one. Oh. But I don't know. The caterpillar from Bug's Life was a close second for me. Got the little ticklers.
I got the 2319 is pretty dope.
The Scream canister. I like that one too. Those are my top three. Well, top three. Top three, I would say the Miss Incredible. Like that's my favorite one. Like it's a good blend of Disney character and sex. Number two is definitely
she's beloved in the community,
Yeah, but like I never thought somebody would be like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna make it a fleshlight. What's number two? Number two is the fucking Scream canister.
Yeah, that's definitely the most unique one.
With the auto lube dispenser. I think that one
for that one. That was the most creative one I've seen, honestly.
Yeah, that one is fire, bro. It has the auto lube dispenser. It has Matt Homie on the inside. Imagine fucking one of those fucking monsters. And George Stevenson. George Stevenson. That was a good one. With the sock in the bottom.
The sock,
yeah, that one's fire, bro.
You know which one is a good one too? The stilettos. The snake in the boot for Woody
and they got the whole boot.
They got the whole boot, bro. That I can't do this shit, bro.
What do you mean? We're just having a conversation about fleshlights and it's gonna go up on the internet.
It's crazy though, because I think there's like a whole community with this. There's a crowd of people such as us that enjoy viewing these TikToks and these videos. It's beautiful, honestly, bro.
Listen, I'm pretty sure there's like a fleshlight community somewhere twisted on there.
There's definitely a fleshlight community. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men that use that. But to use it where you're using it as a cartoon character, an animated character, you using stilettos, a
You,
stiletto shaped
you be
flashlight.
jerking off to fucking hentai anyway. So like,
No, no, no,
you
no, no,
know,
no. Listen, I was back in middle school. That's a whole different story. All right.
you
I used
still
to be
did
on
it.
I used to be on a PSP heavy on that, you know. If anybody knows remembers a PSP, you know, you have to those are the days, you know. Nowadays you the fuck you can
Those are
just
not the
remember
days for
that.
me, bro. Those are not
What
the days for me.
what are the days for you, bro?
No, because you see, the thing is, everybody knows that you could have got porn on your PSP, right?
Yeah.
But where I fucked up was I got hype and I was showing off that like my PSP could go on the internet. And for some reason, my dad fucking went through my internet history and I got
Oh,
fucking caught, bro.
that's
I was
crazy.
literally, bro, I was out here Googling pictures of fucking bitches I saw on fucking Pornhub. You know, I was just trying to beat my meat, you know?
You're just trying to get your nut out, bro. It's it's a really down bad thing now, honestly. Now to come think about it, back many moons ago, I would set my PSP up on the windowsill, and I would have the Wi-Fi. I didn't realize what Wi-Fi was, so for me it was kind of new. Like, how the hell you get internet on like the PSP? I don't know how the hell to do that shit. I set my PSP on the window and I let it search within the neighborhood, and it used to be this one thing. I don't know if you remember the routers. Linksys was the
Oh my
great.
fucking God.
What's
And
up?
they're always open too.
It
They're
was
open. You
open.
just connect.
It was a public SSID, bro. The public network, and then you could just join it. And next, I'm on the windowsill like I don't know, like a madman, like stuff like that, and I just had the PSP there. I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna browse, man. That's it. I'm just doing my thing. And you go, and I used to download, other than the hentai stuff, I used to download the demos and go in places, all the normal things you would do,
Bro, and you fucking, the thing is, like with the window, like you're
Yeah,
stuck on that window. If you left the window,
you
that's
lose it.
it.
Yeah.
No more connection.
Yep. Yep.
That shit was a pain in the ass.
There
But
was no
hey,
such Yeah, there was no such thing as like hotspots or uh there was you couldn't get like a router. I mean, to get that, you had to have bread, to be honest, at that time, like Wi-Fi and shit. So
it's crazy how like 2006, we was fucking sitting outside, sitting by the fucking windowsill trying to get internet so we could fucking spank the fucking monkey, bro.
you just gotta get that off. You gotta get it
Wow, bro.
off.
Now you just get fucking internet anywhere, bro.
Now you just be like, yo, you need to, go on. You got your phone in your pocket, computer, and everything, man. That's the beauty of it, man. That's pretty bad, honestly, but it's bad, but it's crazy though,
Yeah, things change. It's crazy how things change. Like in 2006, the fuck we were fucking sitting by the window looking for fucking free Wi-Fi. In 2006, the fucking Knicks sucked, but things have changed. And the thing is, the fucking Knicks are fucking here. And we were watching that game yesterday. And to be honest, I told you last week, I'm not gonna be a Knicks fan. I'm out here for the fucking Lakers. You know,
Yeah, you're very much
I think
against it. Yeah,
I think LeBron's gonna win the chip. Blah blah blah, all that shit. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Ed. I watched the game with you last night, and it was fucking lit. That's a team. That team was very well coached, and I love it. I see it, and honestly, I wish I had that for every sports team right now. What do you think about the Knicks, and how you think the Knicks performed in that double overtime thriller against the Celtics?
let me give you my review of the game, bro. It was the best season opener for the Knicks, probably in the last 7 years. That game was incredible. The energy in the Garden, just being watching it through the television, bro. It was amped up. Like the Garden was ready. They were on top of the Celtics. The players they were everybody's there. Sold out Garden, bro. It was wild, bro. We that game, bro, to open a season off. I think what what killed us really was the fourth quarter, but I'll get to that. Throughout the first half of the game, the Knicks were kind of struggling a little bit though. I was a little worried. I was like, maybe they can't get these this little problem scoring a little bit, but They came out the second half. They came out. They got into a sizable lead into the fourth quarter up by 12 at one point, and defense said, "Nah, we ain't gonna play the fourth quarter. Fuck that shit." And that made it interesting at the end. The Celtics made it really interesting, and that overtime, bro. Me and you was watching that. That overtime, one of the best overtimes I've seen in a Knicks game for me, because I don't really catch other NBA games unless it's like playoffs or the finals. Pretty much the same. And that was a great fucking overtime, double overtime, back and forth 3 pointers. Evan fucking Fournier, bro. That guy's gonna be the freaking three ball corner, especially whatever you want to call it, bro. He's he crazy performance yesterday, bro. And Kemba Walker came out Knicks debut as well. Did a great, played great. Made some questionable passes and a questionable defensive call at the end where I don't know why the hell you're not fucking guarding the three. You know they gotta fucking guard the three. They're down by three. You know,
I
in
remember
that
that.
regulation, like, bro, Marcus Smart, like I know you slipped. I get it, he slipped, he fell. That happens. And the floor is wet. Wipe the fucking floor. You paying people to fucking wipe the floor. Wipe the floor, guys. Come on. And you know he slipped. He's guarding up. He's in the paint. So I don't know. You got to guard the three. Marcus Smart hit the 3-pointer. Maybe the only blemish for me with Kemba, questionable passes. They had a few turnovers that gave the Celtics those easy buckets. Randall did pretty well yesterday. Looked like his old self. Makes you almost forget how he was in the playoffs last year because he pretty much was not existent in that series last year. So it makes you forget about. And another thing I like to point out, bro, like I like how they mentioned in the post game, Randall mentioned, that the Knicks fans were taking they took the preseason games pretty fucking serious, and they came out and they're coming in there with a streak. The momentum was on their side. So I like to see that. That's a good mindset to have as a team and as a fan. I was for that shit yesterday, bro. It was fun. And then afterwards, bro, holy shit. The garden after the game, bro. Those videos and everything. And if you follow us on Twitter, you've seen if you follow us on Twitter, you see that we replied to one of the Side Talk NYC, which is do a great job of getting Knicks fans at their best.
Not
And
just not just Knicks fans, the essence of what New York really is.
yeah.
That's what
I mean,
side talk is.
yeah. Side Talk NYC, yeah. They do a lot. I'm just saying, in their case, they do a great effing job of doing capturing the Knicks, and they had a crazy, really fucking hilarious video, bro. Like the fucking energy, bro. I fucking love it, bro. Knicks basketball, New York basketball needs this. The fans, us as fans, bro. We've been struggling with every team. We mentioned this before, how every team's been pretty much like dumpster fires. The Giants, the Jets, the Mets, the Yankees. We needed something to cheer about. And right there yesterday was that was that thing, bro. And you mentioned it to me yesterday as well, how this is what it's like to win a game. And I found it really fucking funny you said that shit, because it kind of, this is what it is. This is how it feels to win a game as a New York fan, as somebody that follows the New York teams.
As a Lakers fan, bro,
Oh
I
my
can't even lie to you, bro. I was watching this game and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm fucking hyped. Like, everybody's watching. Let's not forget, the Garden was sold out. ESPN was popping. Everybody's watching this game. Everybody. 2 million people tuned in. How much the Garden seats? Well, like 80,
Nah,
80,
bro.
60?
Nah.
Really?
Garden seats about 15.
No.
It's not
15,000?
it's not more than 20, I believe. I know it's up there like 20,000 ish. I think you could fill that arena with 20,000, because 40,000 you're talking like City Field type level. So definitely
Bro.
40,000, because that's not the size of that.
Well, that's
I'd be
that's my mistake.
I'd be surprised that, but but go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
Bro, the way that fucking court sounded, it sounded like there was 40,000 people in there, bro. And they was all going fucking bonkers. And that shit got me hyped. And you know, they do a little fucking segment where they fucking show all the celebrities and fucking everybody was there. Even
They
fucking
got
David Lee was there,
they got
bro.
the song playing like "Go New
Go
York,
New
go."
York, go New
Yo,
York, go. Fuck,
that's a good
bro.
song, bro. I love that song.
I'm willing to come to a compromise with you, Ed. And I'm gonna say that the Knicks will be my East Coast team. I didn't have an East Coast team. I don't have an East Coast team that I personally like. I personally like the West. The Lakers are gonna take precedence to everything that happens in the NBA season for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I can get behind the Knicks, bro.
I
What do you say
respect.
to that?
I respect your decision. I respect. You know, you could. There's space on the train. There's space on the bandwagon. There is space.
Okay,
I saved you a seat. You
thanks.
are a New Yorker, so you're obviously open to join the Knicks tape. Um, you know, by the way, it's 20,000 that sounded like 40,000 at the Garden, and I'm glad you're gonna. You know, I'm glad you're gonna come up. You know, that's great, man. What I want to point out as well that I think every game this year is gonna be like that, and I'm waiting for that Christmas Day game, bro, against the Hawks, and when Trey comes to town. Hopefully, the Knicks are riding high in December. Come Christmas time, hopefully they'll have a great record. Hopefully, they're not like losing, like, you know. Hopefully, everybody stays healthy. Hopefully, it's the same. You know, hope everything goes right for them. And that game is gonna be fucking nuts. The game against definitely games when they play your squad, the Lakers. That's gonna be a crazy ass time. Julius
Mello.
Randle, Julius Randle, yeah, Melo coming back. I think. By the way, Melo coming back to the Garden, probably one of his like last hurrahs. I feel like at the Garden, so I think he should get his definitely his props when it comes. That's a whole nother story though. And the other thing I wanted to mention too as well that Randall mentioned before the game yesterday, Julius Randall mentioned that the Garden was going to be crazy, like it's going to be nuts, and exactly what you had, like exactly what you wanted to have in an NBA opener. I I'm riding the high, bro. I'm riding this high till if we lose tomorrow, then that's great. It was good while it lasted. If we win tomorrow, then we keep this shit going until we go on a win streak. By all means, bro. But as Knicks fan, we over everybody on Twitter mentioned about we're gonna talk our shit. We're gonna talk our shit. We don't give a shit about what the hell you think. A lot of people on Twitter were calling us out earlier today, and we were dishing out. We were dishing them out, and then you gotta either way. Shout out to you to being that person to be like, yo, like sit your ass down, because you come with those jabs, bro. I see you, bro. I don't tweet the ones with the jabs like that. You got more of like that side of you, like, yo, I ain't gonna back down.
That New Yorker side, yeah.
That New York
Um,
shit. So, that's um, yeah. Those fans on Twitter as well, like we're crazy in terms of New York fans. We're wild. So we're talking out of our ass, talking about championship. I don't give a shit, bro. I'm gonna one game. We don't know how to act. That's how we always are, and I'm I'm for that shit, man.
we gotta keep that, bro. We gotta keep that fucking energy. And you see, like, I feel like it'll be a ripple effect. Once other New York team sees that these guys are fucking winning, and the amount of fucking at the end of the day is about fucking revenue. Motherfuckers is winning, right? So that means more motherfuckers is going to the game, right? So that would mean more fucking money. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That only
I
just
feel you.
makes sense. And then
I
the
feel you.
fucking if the Knicks win the finals, bro,
Mm-hmm.
just shut down all four boroughs, bro. Just shut them down, bro.
Yo,
You
yo,
talking about
facts.
climate change, bro? We gonna fucking bro. The fucking streets of fucking New York City are going to be. I don't even know how to fucking explain. You're not gonna be able to fucking drive, fucking walk, whatever. That shit is gonna be fucking bonkers. And you see the benefits of being a Lakers fan as well. If the Lakers take it, I'm going to LA
Um,
and I'm gonna do the same shit. I'm a wild out.
I don't. I don't understand.
You gotta have options, bro. I'm a player. You
I
gotta
I
keep.
understand you gotta have options, and I agree with you. we we tweeted out our tweet earlier that if New York, if when we win the championship, which a lot of people didn't like that I said when we win the championship. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I'm not saying it's gonna happen years down the line. Hopefully, we'll all be around when it happens. But if we keep on this trajectory, we'll be fucking good. But you better shut down, close the fucking bridges. All right. Don't have no traffic in the streets. All right. Stop all the trains. Stop all the buses. All right. You're gonna shut the entire city down, bro, because this city might be in flames. All right.
I believe it.
And I'm for
And
we're gonna be taking out. We're gonna be on the streets in the middle of Times Square, in the middle outside the garden. I think the entire five boroughs are gonna be like that, bro. And you mentioned the Knicks being on this high right now. Other teams want to follow that. I don't think other teams are gonna follow that, bro. Like the Giants, come on,
don't tell me that shit, bro.
don't tell
Speaking
you
of
that shit.
parades being fucking flooded, that you have to fucking shut the whole state down.
Yeah,
Did you see that NBA WNBA parade?
I did see that. Yeah, bro. The Chicago Sky won the championship. I did hear that.
And fucking nobody was at the parade. That kind of fucking sucks. I would have gone though.
I would have gone too if the Liberty had won the championship over here in New York. I would have been front and center too. That's I saw that and I was like, I just shook my head.
And
Like
it's
I
like
get
this
it,
is
people.
why people be
I get
shitting.
it. People work but still, if it was like Chicago, if the Bulls have won the championship, that those streets would be packed. You would take
No,
off
yeah,
for
of
that.
course,
I
of
know for a
course.
fact when the Giants won the Super Bowl, I took off for that. I was in high school and I missed school. I cut school that day to go be at that parade. But to see nobody at the parade, like I was like, this isn't a parade. Like I saw the video and I was like, kind of made me feel like, damn, these the women that they're terrific athletes and they play their heart out for the entire season to win the championship, and you expect to be welcomed with open arms by your city, and realizing that nobody cares. It's tough. I would have been out there too. I would have been out there if it was in New York. So that sucks, bro. Hopefully it'll change.
I'll forever regret that time I could have gone to the Giants parade.
Bro, you
I
missed
remember
that.
that.
You missed it, bro. I don't know were we did I think I might know you at that time. Yeah. Yeah. I think we were friends at the time.
Yeah, we
I
were. But you
I
told me it was like, yo, you want to come to the parade? I'm like, fuck no,
oh
bro. I got
yeah,
school.
that's right. That's
I'm
right,
a
bro. I got
fuck.
school, bro. I got
I'm a
school, bro. I
fucking
can't
herb for
go.
that.
You're a her
I
for
can't
that,
believe
bro.
I did that shit.
I remember vividly. I went with my cousin. Quick story time, and I was at I don't know what block it was now. I don't remember what block it was, to be honest. And I just remember seeing Victor Cruz holding the Lombardi, and you just see that shit just shine, bro. Like that shit just crazy bright, bro, with the sun and everything. I wish I had pictures of that day. Anything I had with me that day, like any phones, anything like that, it gone, bro. I'm That's one thing I'm really pissed about. If I had like what I had today, I would have had that thing documented, bro, because you don't know if you're gonna ever see that again in your lifetime. And the Giants haven't, ugh, fucking Giants, bro. I didn't want to get started with them, bro.
Speaking of that parade, they had a ceremony at halftime where they got fucking pummeled 38-11. So it's great to
Fuck
see
yeah.
that this team is so dependent on the past. It's so dependent on creating a team that does not win anymore. And they're just taking, what they've done in the past, and they're using it as a way to get fans into the stadium. And to be honest, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because you're just getting you got to get creative at this time. And I'm very upset. I'm absolutely frustrated with this team. It's been about 5 years since Gettleman's been in office. And there's teams that have sucked for longer than us that have gotten it together. The fucking Bills are the fucking best New York team, bro. Fucking Buffalo Bills. You know how fucking far Buffalo is from me, bro? Fucking, I don't even want to fucking think about the drive, bro. That shit is like fucking a whole day to get to fucking Buffalo. Who the fuck wants to go to Buffalo to fucking watch football games? Good football games, at least.
Listen, Bills Mafia, they're fucking wild. These guys upstate New York, these Bill Mafia jumping through tables. I mean, shit. I top rope. WWE. Shit, sign me up, man. Top rope through tables. Good fucking fan base. So, you
Hey,
know,
that's
it,
great. But like obviously they've done a good job of fucking building a football team that can contend, and that's great for them. But I don't give a fuck about the Bills. I don't give a fuck how many times the Bills win. I don't give a fuck if the Bills make it to the season, make it to the Super Bowl. Who's going to a fucking Bills Super Bowl? I mean, a Super Bowl parade. Are you going? Are you traveling to Buffalo just to go to a fucking parade in Buffalo? Hell no. Ain't nobody doing that.
hey, yo, all right,
You
bro.
got me. You got me fucking sick. You got me fucking sick and stressed out over the fucking Bills because the Giants and the fucking Jets can't play football correctly. Well, the Jets could never play football correctly, but the Giants, I don't expect this anymore. Like you are too popular to suck now.
All right, all right. Woosah there, woosah, boss,
38 to 11. 38 to 11, Edwin.
boss, woosah, boss, woosah. All right.
I'm fucking sick and tired. I'm fucking sick and tired of this fucking team, bro. I'm fucking sick and tired of Gettleman saying whatever he you know what he's good at? He's just good at saying things that are what you want to hear. I want to hear I want to hear it, but I never see you do it. I want to see you stop the fucking run. I want to see you fucking run the football effectively. I want to fucking see you play clean football. None of these things have been accomplished since Gettleman took the helm at general manager, and it's very frustrating. Am I wrong to act like this, Edwin?
Nah, bro.
I'm at my fucking boiling point.
Let it out, let it out. All right. So obviously the Giants are trying to sell tickets. They did this championship ceremony at halftime. Now that's a good way to get people into the building. They did this shit. They announced it before the season started. Obviously, 2011, 10 years. Um, what I wasn't expecting at after that ceremony, people said I'm gonna beat the fucking trap. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here because I ain't sitting for this shit anymore. And you got people that paid a lot of money, hard-earned money, to watch the Giants. You're paying a lot of money for the tickets. You're definitely paying for the fucking tolls because it's all the way in Jersey. And for the food and whatever else you're paying for, you're paying a lot of money, and you're gonna leave in the beginning of after halftime, third quarter. You're gonna be like, I'm out of here. Like, I don't know. As this shit somehow it has to end with either Joe Judge getting fired, which he keeps preaching about this very stern. We need to put a good product on the field, and we got guys out there that's gonna do. We gotta learn from our mistakes. Like, yeah, we get that, but nothing's being done. And I get everybody's hurt, but nothing's being done, bro. Like the Rams, give credit to the Rams, bro. They're a good fucking team. Like the Rams, like LA Rams, like they're a good squad. They're giving the Cardinals a run for their money. And the other thing I can want to mention too is that you have people that they don't really care, and the fans are booing them, which they have every right to boo. As a fan, I'm paying to get into the building. I'm paying for your check essentially, as a player. And Leonard Williams made it. Oh, I don't appreciate the fans booing. Well, the fucking product on the field deserves to get fucking booed because you're not fucking performing to your expectations. What we're paying for, what we're paying you guys for to do. You guys are one in what is it? 1-5 or 1-4 now?
One in
I
fucking
lost track.
four, Edwin.
One and
We're
four.
one in
Okay.
fucking four. One in fucking
I'm,
five. I don't
see,
fucking care.
I'm
We don't
jumping to
win.
next week. I'm jumping to fucking next week because we're gonna fucking play Carolina, and they got a fucking better squad than us.
You know what's crazy? They suck last year, and now they're good.
Because Sam Darnold turned a fucking new leaf over. Why can't we have that with us? Why can't
You
we
know why
have
look, you know why we can't have that?
why?
Because you wanted Eli Manning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you wanted Eli Manning on your team so bad. It's kind of like the way I see it, it's kind of like what the Lakers did with Kobe, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
Kobe was obviously aging and he wasn't performing as well. And the Lakers were so hell bent. Like obviously they love Kobe, respected Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of let their franchise like become, kind of bad because of it. And I get it. The thing is with the Giants, Eli retired. That's great. The thing is, you didn't build the team around him. You didn't build the team around the fact that he wasn't as mobile as he was when he was younger. You knew that he needed an offensive line. You neglected it. And that's what happened. You
Mm-hmm.
got him OBJ, that's great, but he still needed protection. Eli cannot move as effectively in the pocket like before.
Mm-hmm.
Then motherfuckers go and they draft somebody that is just like Eli Manning. His mannerisms are very identical. He's a very quiet guy, very tall, built the same way like Eli Manning. Eerily similar. His play style eerily similar to Eli Manning. And on top of that, what made it enticing for the Giants was that he can run. And this was like this year, he's finally utilizing those legs, which is great, but it's not turning into wins. The thing is, with Eli Manning, he was very good at reading the defense, making plays, making adjustments, and slinging the fucking football. Yes, there may be games where he had 4 interceptions, but the motherfucker went out and he won the game. Down a couple touchdowns, fucking fourth quarter, perfect. Eli's gonna fucking take you there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like that's what the Giants organization is so hung up on. But that's not how football teams are built anymore, bro. And there's a definite formula on how to make a good football team. And there's teams in the league that have been worse than them and they got their shit together. And I don't understand why the Giants can't do the same for us. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna be not a fan, but like right now, like I don't even think it's necessary for you to go out and buy things and fucking buy tickets that are associated with the Giants until they realize that this city expects winners.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Ted Lasso today, and the way you measure success in fucking the professional sports world is fucking wins. And we're not seeing that. And if you're a Giants fan, stop fucking giving them your money. And once they stop, they're gonna be like, fuck, now we gotta fucking make a good product. Now we gotta fucking fire David Gettleman. Now fucking, we realize that Daniel Jones is not what we want at quarterback, so we gotta trade him. I feel like those changes will be happening if we decide as a collective group of fans to just say fuck it, fuck this team,
Mm-hmm.
and fucking do something else more productive on Sunday than fucking make the trip to fucking New Jersey and spend 20 fucking dollars going and coming to fucking watch the fucking sorry ass Giants.
And to sit in the traffic and all that.
That traffic is no fucking joke, bro.
It is no fucking joke. Going to the preseason game was hell. So to add I agree, boss. I agree with you. To have that, to have the fans, you're basically a lost season. You're 1-4. The division's pretty much out of reach now. The Cowboys are playing too fucking good to make any ground up. I don't think you even compete for the wild card at this point. So you gotta hope that you salvage something somehow, some way. You go on a streak and you win 5 games and at least end up 5-4 somehow and make it up. But this is another lost season, man. And I agree with what you're saying. Like as Giants fans, we're loyal fan base. To not show up at the games, to not be there, to not invest, to not pay for tickets anymore, to not. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised towards the end of the year when in January comes around. There's only 2 games left in the season that these tickets are pretty much dirt cheap, unless you want to go see Tom Brady in January, then by all means go see him, or yeah, it's gonna be well, not Tom Brady, but Chicago. I'm sorry. Go see Tom Brady and everybody. Tom Brady, great quarterback. What the hell am I saying? So I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think there's gonna be a change this season. Joe Judge is definitely on the hot seat. They might can him after this year if nothing if they don't fix his shit up real fucking quick because this shit is getting out of hand. and it's tough to be a fan. It's tough, really tough to watch the games on Sundays now. To tune in at 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock because they don't get no fucking primetime games anymore. They're not playing at Sunday Night Football because they don't fucking deserve to be on Sunday Night Football. The Giants don't deserve that, even with all their talent. Even when everybody's healthy, when Saquon's healthy, when Tony's healthy, when Shep is healthy, and you have Ingram and I don't even talk about Ingram. You have Kenny G. You know, a lot of expectations for us coming this year. We're getting Kenny G, that nice, great wideout, and now look at him, he's hurt. It's hard to just tune in on every Sunday and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take time out of my Sunday to watch that. So I agree with you, bro.
I could go fucking on and on about the fucking Giants, but I'm done. All I
Mm-hmm.
gotta say is save your fucking money, stay home, spend time with your family. It's like it's watching the Giants just takes years off of you, bro. That's like really sad to say. But I'm over it.
The only thing I can take out from Sunday's game is the uniforms that they chose. I give them the Giants credit for using that OG. Now it's an OG uniform. The last season they were wearing the away uniforms. They were This is the first time they wore those jerseys at home. I've never ever seen the Giants wear that white and gray at home.
It's done.
They
Was he done?
they did that,
It's
they,
done.
they did that for the championship team, and I like it. They should brought back the red jerseys, but that's none of my business. They can't do anything right. So what the hell do they think they're gonna bring the red jerseys back?
Bring back the fucking red jerseys. I'm not gonna buy it though until y'all start winning. But anyways,
What's your favorite? No, be honest, bro. What's the jersey your favorite jersey? Like, what's the jersey? No matter what team it is.
my favorite jersey,
Well, that's a good design. Like, that's a good ass question, to be
like
honest.
New York jersey, like my favorite
No,
New
no,
York
no.
jersey.
Well, New York jerseys. You can go outside of football. Fuck it. You could go. I like the
Yeah,
Knicks
I said
jersey
New York.
yesterday. The Knicks jerseys last night, bro. And now you agree with me, bro. Those jerseys they're wearing, those, I don't know, they call them the hardware classic jerseys. Those jerseys are tough, bro.
The
Those jerseys
fucking
are tough.
yeah, bro. The fucking honestly, bro. You know what I'm thinking? If that shit was like a little bit more beige, like a little bit like more
Like a
like
cream
older,
color, cream.
yeah,
Oh
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
that would have been like, nah, that would have been like perfect. Yeah,
That
but like
design, yeah. Go ahead. My fault.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite jersey, and you're gonna. I hate to tell you this, being the fan that I am, you
Mm-hmm.
know me. I like the Yankees. I like the
Mm-hmm.
Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Lakers.
Okay.
But I love me the fucking black alternative Mets jerseys, bro.
Oh man.
I love them.
So that's the black jerseys. I got the shirts. I ain't get the jerseys yet. They didn't drop them yet, but I'm definitely gonna pick them up when they drop them. That's one of the best ones. That's the best Mets jersey, honestly. I'm glad they brought that back this past season. That was great. I like what they're gonna do with the Knicks jerseys. They have another one coming out, the City Edition. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably am wrong. I don't. This is a rumor that they're gonna go with the old school. Excuse me. They're gonna go with the old school route with those City Edition jerseys. Now, if you remember when we were, you know, very young, we were young, and they had the old Knicks jerseys. Even when Melo was on the team as well, they had the regular blue with the black accents on the sides. I remember those jerseys. They're gonna try to bring those back. I heard they're gonna do kind of like a flip on them. Now I
Ah,
don't know how
that
true
sounds
this
sexy.
is. I don't know how true this is. This is what I've heard. They're gonna try to implement a black jersey. I think they dropped the ball with it last year with the Kith collab shit. I didn't think it was that. I don't think it was pretty fucking good, to be honest. That shit was kind of garbo. But that's one of the jerseys that I'm definitely looking forward to. The Giants red. Bring back the Giants red, even though it's not an official jersey, but they should bring it back. Um, and yeah, another thing. That's really out of the New York teams. That's the jerseys that are the best. League wise or in general, jeez, I don't know. A lot of teams have great uniforms though. Honestly, I
Yeah,
can go
but
on a whole
I just want to
conversation
keep
with that
it.
shit.
I want to
Yeah.
keep it in the New York
No.
area.
But like I said, that's a whole nother conversation. A lot of different teams have nice designs. So, but
It
yeah,
was kind of like
For
a
New York though, yeah, definitely.
it was
Gotta
kind
have
of
the
like a
Yankees.
guilty pleasure for me to admit that like one of my favorite jerseys all time in New York sports is that black alternative jersey, but like I don't know, bro, it's something just so fire about those.
But you were
Like
always a
the
person though,
blue,
like yeah, you was a person that's kind of you enjoy the color, the darker tones. Like you gravitate more to that color. Like you wouldn't pick
yeah.
this blue. You pick that black over the blue just because it's don't get me wrong, that's a fire jersey. But knowing how you are, yeah, definitely, yeah, I agree.
Like I, you see me like me, I will wear that blue, you know. But I gotta feel some type of way to wear that blue. It's not like I'll see it in my closet. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna wear it. You know, like me, I'm the type of guy. I'm gonna take the fucking away Yankee jerseys over the pinstripes every day of the week, every fucking day of the
Wow,
week. I just
that's a.
think those jerseys are
I'm
cleaner, bro.
surprised, bro. I'm surprised.
Yes,
Pinstripes
but like
is classic though. Pinstripes is classic. How you gonna?
it's classic, but it's
You're not
fucking
trashing the
boring.
jersey
I'm
to.
not, I'm not, not, not. But
Okay,
like,
all right.
it's fucking boring, bro. 100 years of fucking baseball, and you can't fucking innovate outside of the fucking pinstripes,
But they gotta
outside of
keep it
the
classic,
fucking,
bro. They gotta keep it classic. You gotta talk
outside
about
of the, outside of the, what was it? What was it when they did the black jerseys when they went to LA? Outside of that, that's the only other jerseys that they worn.
that was a players' weekend.
Yeah, the players' weekends,
They
whatever.
stopped doing that. Yeah.
Those are cool to look at, but I want to see more stuff for the Yankees, bro. Like like fans will buy it. I
They will
think
buy it.
like you know that's just my opinion. I like seeing like different jerseys on players. The fans love seeing it. Nike's making so much fucking money anyways. You might as well just try to be creative.
Nike
Like with
got
the
the.
fucking the
Yeah.
Devil Rays, that shit was fire. And
Uh,
the Boston thing, like it like basically like took
the
colors
yellow,
from like
the yellow.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the marathon. That was because of the marathon, Boston
Yeah,
Marathon.
it took colors from the marathon and all that stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. And
I thought they were gonna drop one for the. I thought they were gonna drop one of those kind of city edition jerseys for the either one of the teams for the Yankees or the Mets. I'm surprised they didn't do it. You bigger market as we are, you would think they would drop a jersey like that, city edition. Nike, you surprised Nike? I'm surprised Nike dropped the ball on that. That's just me though. That's just a whole like I'm surprised about that honestly.
well, we're not gonna give them any ideas here because they're a multi-billion-dollar corporation. They can
Yeah,
figure
no.
out. They got people to do
If you're
that
gonna
for
take
them.
ideas, then you gotta cut the check. You got enough money laying around.
Exactly. We got ideas, but like you're gonna have to, compensate us.
Boss, I want to ask you one more thing before we leave from the Giants and the NFL. Is there a team now in the NFL that you are? I'm gonna jump on this bandwagon real quick because the Giants they're looking like motherfucking us, bro.
Ah man. I mean, I was always a Cardinals fan ever since Kyler Murray got onto the Cardinals.
What is that like a year? So yeah, okay,
No, a couple years. Kyler Murray's been on the team
two
for a couple
seasons,
years.
two seasons.
This is his third year.
2019, yeah. Oh,
This is his third year.
3 seasons.
Like I was just like I was always like interested. I was like, yo, Kyler Murray, he's gonna play baseball. But he's like, no. He's like, no, I'm gonna play football. But then he was just like flip flopping. He's like fucking Brett Favre when he was about to retire. And he's like, oh, never mind. I'm gonna come back. And I was like, okay, let's see, like what Kyler Murray's all about. He's just like this little dude, and that motherfucking could sling a fucking football, and that motherfucking can fucking run. So I'm a fucking Cardinals fan right now, Edwin. How about you?
That's a hot team to follow, bro.
I'm not
Definitely a
about to
hot team.
cop me a fucking black Kyler Murray jersey, bro.
Those black color rush jerseys. Let's talk about
Those are
that one.
sexy.
Cardinals. That I like the Cardinal. I like the Cardinals red. I like that color scheme. The Cardinals are 6-0, so you picked a great team to jump on the bandwagon. Me personally, bro, I'm gonna go with a bad man that's been in the league for almost half of my, forever. Literally feels like forever. At Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, bad man. They call him a bad man. Green Bay Packers, bro. I'm going with them as my bandwagon squad this year. I never was like a huge like follower of the Packers in any capacity. But what he did this past weekend, bro, Aaron Rodgers, bro, he went out of his mold. I guess the shell he was in as a robot. You know, you look at quarterbacks as robots, and he did the damn thing against Chicago, and he went off like a whole like basically this the Chicago Bears fan. I'm for that shit, bro. Like that right there was like, yo, if there's any team I want to follow this season is the Packers, and Rodgers is a bad man. Like I could have went Tom Brady or the Bucks, but I like the Packers, and especially what he did that on Sunday, bro. Like you saw that shit, bro. Like
He's on his fuck you tour, bro.
he's
He's
on
not even
that.
doing it for the fucking team, bro.
He did it like he just said. I don't give. He blacked out. He was like, I don't remember what the fuck I said. I just got tight, and that's great, honestly. You know, the fans are gonna talk shit to you. I feel like you have a right to talk shit back to them.
I'm
Honestly,
all
like
for it.
all for it. Aaron Rodgers, go ahead. You own Chicago. You definitely fucking own Chicago. 20-5 against them. I'll talk shit about that too. I tell him like, what the hell you have on me? You have nothing on me.
He owns that
And
fucking lead. He owns a fucking division, bro.
he owns a division. He owns a lot. That's yeah. He definitely owns that. I like to say. I like what I saw. The trash talking between the players and the fans. I think there should be more of that. I'm surprised the NFL didn't. I'm surprised Roger Goodell didn't come there with the fucking hammer and said, "Can't be doing that shit, Aaron, because it's not right for the league." But it got the fucking clicks. It got everybody riled up. It definitely got me hyped. I was for that, and that's great. I'm with the Packers though this season. This rest of the season, I'm with Green Bay, with Aaron Rodgers. Tried and true and tested.
So in the NFL rule book, if you taunt other players, it's a penalty. But if you're taunting fans, it's okay. You can do that.
Yeah, I
So
could tell.
that's
I could
that's
tell
good.
the fan. I could tell the fans, "Fuck you. I own you, bitch." I could tell them, obscene and very disrespectful things. But if we give a thumbs down, that's a whole different story. If I go thumbs down to them, I guess. But I guess it's the opposing
That's a
team.
different
That's
situation.
an
Hold
opposing
up.
team. I was gonna say that's the opposing team. That's the away squad. It's like me. It's like Aaron Judge telling me to f off, and we at City Field. Like I'm I'm the home squad. You're the away team. I guess you could talk shit to me. But if it's a home team against the home team, then yeah, all right, that's a different story. You're right. You're right. You're right. We'll go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Don't ever do that shit again. You're disrespecting yourself as a Mets fan, condoning that shit.
I know. I'm not condoning it. No, I'm not condoning it. I'm not. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not.
okay.
I'm not. I'm not promoting what he did there. We all let bygones be bygones. Everything, everybody is swept under the rug because obviously everybody forgot about it now. I mean,
Oh, not me, motherfucker. I would fucking
no,
be
you.
furious. I would not be a fan.
No, I was pissed about it too. At the time, I was pretty pissed. At the time, I was pretty pissed. But there was a lot of shit to be pissed about the fucking Mets. So that was a whole nother like added to a fucking list of stuff. So, but yeah.
Oh man, Mets, Yankees. Speaking about the fucking Yankees, a lot of people are not happy that Aaron Boone has gotten a 3-year extension with the Yankees.
Mm-mm.
He cleared the air up with Michael K, and he said that, I make decisions on the field. A lot of people don't believe that. You know what's fucking crazy? 4 of his staff members have left. One of them left to do fucking volunteer work. So that's fucking sad. Will that fucking improve our chances at a World Series? I don't know. I still don't believe that the Yankees are like serious about winning a title. And I feel like whatever Boone is preaching is just not getting through. Kind of upset, like as a Yankees fan, because I feel like we should have gone a little bit deeper into the league, into the playoffs. But there's always next year, that's what they always say.
Oh yeah. It's the same.
There's
It's
always
same.
next
That's
year.
yeah. Nine how it feels, bro. Nine how it feels. I gotta ask you about this Aaron Boone thing because I don't follow the Yankees enough to be like, oh, they did this wrong, they did that wrong. There was a little thing about the interview you mentioned with him and Michael K, and how he's not taking anything from the analytics guys, from these guys that do all the math that suggest you should start so and so against so and so pitcher because he has an OPS against him or whatever the numbers are, that he decides what goes on, that he decides uh let's start what's his face on at shortstop or Glaber at shortstop, and you might not agree with that and all of that, and he decides that not nobody tells him from upstairs, which I think is a bunch of bullshit, honestly. I think somebody's telling him to do this, to do that, because obviously you guys are trying to follow the Rays model. You guys think you guys will win a World Series with him by the time his contract is done? And do they have to do more as to bring in more talent or to do something outside of like outside of just bringing hitters and your pitching or whatever? Like, what do you think they have to do to get a World Series? Like, you think they'll actually win a World Series under Aaron Boone?
I think it's possible because reason being is the talent is going to outweigh, the decision making sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody buys that he's making his own decisions. I feel like he's just the guy that's going to say whatever he has to say to make the fans happy. And whatever he's getting paid by the Yankees. So the Yankees basically can say whatever. Like, yo, go out there, go talk to, the voice of the Yankees and tell everybody that you are making your own decisions. And that's going to smooth everything over with the fans. And they're not going to worry about it anymore. And they're going to buy tickets. That is a narrative that is being pushed as of right now. Like I said, from the previous episode, the Yankees have a lot of issues. They have base running issues that need to be fucking fixed. I don't know if you remember the wild card game, but I forgot who was running. I think it was Stanton or Judge. He should not have been going home. He should have been stopped.
He tried to steal home. I don't.
Not steal home. It's just
that was Stanton or Judge.
I don't know. I remember, but I think it was Judge. But whatever. He was not supposed to go. Okay, he's supposed to stay at third and give the next batter a chance. I'm just kind of pissed off. So I don't really remember like that game that much. And it's the pitching and defense, man. Base running, pitching, defense. We need those things. There's rumblings that, we could potentially get Correa, and I want that. I think, bygones be bygones, regardless of whatever happened in the past with the Astros.
Oh, now you just.
He's a good player.
Oh, now you're forgiven now. All is forgiven.
It would be some shit that motherfucker comes to a fucking New York team and become mediocre because he can't get any cheating done. Some shit. I digress.
But it doesn't. What I'm trying to understand here, bro, is that you guys were the not even. You guys got fucked royally by them in 2017. And now you're gonna bring the guy, and you're advocating for this guy. I'm gonna try to get this. Like, I don't understand why you're gonna bring this guy in, the guy that clearly cheated you guys from a World Series appearance, clearly cheated you guys from possibly winning the World Series championship in 2017. And you're gonna let bygones be bygones. I'm gonna bring him in. We're gonna come play for us because we don't have a good shortstop. I get it. You guys don't have a good shortstop. He'll definitely be an upgrade at that position. But I don't know how you're willing to accept that. But I don't think anybody's better than him at shortstop. So I don't understand why. Seager, yeah, Corey Seager. But I'm disappointed as if they were to sign him, I'd be disappointed because knowing the history that they had and the fact that that they blatantly fucking cheated. There's no fucking secret about it. And he was one of those main characters and the one that was advocating for all of that shit and getting pissed because people were like, hey, forget y'all, or telling to get him mad at everybody else because he ratted out and bring him to he'll be fucking public enemy number one. Not even he's already on top of that. Bring him to the most hated team in the league, the Yankees. And I think every time he's at the freaking any game he's gonna be at, he's gonna get booed. Only because on top of that, it's the Yankees, any away game at least.
All right. I'm gonna give you two things I got for you.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's very ironic that you think that it would be crazy if Correa would be a Yankee, because it seems like there's another New York team that is interested in his services at the shortstop position. One team that already has a superstar shortstop that plays great defense, right?
Mhm.
Very strange. And on top of that, they have a very crowded out infield. So it's kind of, I don't see the logistics of how that's going to work. Correa is a shortstop, and putting him at third would kind of like, just it's not making sense to me. Secondly, there's two types of people in this world. There's people who fuck and there's people who get fucked.
We'll do the fucking,
I
yeah.
would rather be a part of the people who fuck.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So, as to why we think it's okay for Correa to be a Yankee, that is why I would rather be a fucker than be fucked. That makes sense to you.
I guess so. I don't know if it's gonna get you guys over the top, but to that next to get past the fucking wild card because that's all you guys can do, and you guys have a lot of questions to with Garrett Cole. You guys got to answer. You got to figure out what the hell happened to him. So if you feel strongly about that, bro, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong about the situation that's over there in Queens, in my second home. I don't think you're wrong about it. The infield is pretty fucking crowded. It is a crowded infield. You have Baez, you have Lindor, you got a third
You don't
baseman.
have bias. He's not.
No,
He's a free agent.
oh, okay, you're right. I'm speaking of that. I'll get to that. So okay, scratch out Baez, but you have Lindor as your shortstop. You don't. I don't think you're gonna put Lindor as second. You could put you could put him at you could put Correa at second, but I don't know if you're gonna have McNeil not play at all if that's the case, because obviously you might just dump him if you're gonna get Correa, because there's no point in having him. You're gonna have a crowded infield. You can't. I don't think he would want to play third, even though he probably could play third. And I mean, anything's possible. That's just the Boricuas. All of them. Lindor is like, yo, come play with me. We was on the team together. We got that. Natural connection. Speaking out the box here, but anything's possible. And the bias thing, by the way, the bias thing is they're gonna this talks about Javier Baez. They're heating up a little bit. They might get this done sooner than later, before the December when the winter meetings happen. That the Mets might just resign him before the offseason actually starts for all 32 teams, all 30 teams. And we'll see how it goes. Honestly, bro. Bias might stay as a Met. I hope he does. He's a good player to have. So you're not necessarily like you're just talking you're living a pipe dream that he ain't going to the Mets. Well, I go fucking dream, can I? So
Whatever happens, happens. Like,
no, yeah, absolutely. Whatever happens. Yeah. If he goes to them, if he decides to stay with them, if he decides to go to the pinstripes in the Bronx, if he decides to come play with his boy Lindor, anything happens. Yeah, just I don't necessarily agree that he should come to the Yankees because he fucked them over. So yeah.
I don't. I don't. I don't see like I don't see it. But the reason why you don't see him coming to
Why?
the Yankees
Why?
is because you want him to be a Met. And I feel like the reason I don't think he'll be a Met is because I want him to become a Yankee. So, I feel like we're at a stalemate here, and we're just gonna have to see how it plays out, you know?
We got a lot of time till February, so we'll see how that plays out.
Well, I mean, that
Wow,
decision is gonna happen a lot sooner,
it's a while, bro. It is a
but we'll
while.
see. We will fucking see. You got anything else for me, Ed?
I got a few things I wanna just mention here.
Go ahead.
So I was talking about why there's another team that we didn't really bring up too often, but the situations are not getting any better with them. The Brooklyn Nets, they still don't have Kyrie Irving, and he's still not wanting to play. He's still leaving all this money on the table. The Nets lost the other day against Milwaukee. and I mean Milwaukee's gonna play their ass off. They're getting their rings. They have a lot of pretty amped up. Oh, they're saying, they don't need Kyrie. We don't need Kyrie. We don't need Kyrie. Yo, you guys, that's a screw, bro. They're screwed. I just like to point out that they need Kyrie Irving. Then you expect to win games like without him, bro, and you're putting you and he's leaving his team hanging high to dry. So I don't necessarily like that. I like to just bring that up a little bit that Kyrie needs to. They're gonna drag him to the damn vax sites and tell him you better get this damn vax because we need your ass on the court. Ain't about what you want to do. Is about the team. You come to play for this team and they're paying you money to get on the court. So get the fuck in there and play. That's another thing I like to little mention. I feel like we left that out. Anything else, man? Not necessarily. We had a great energy. This man, I love the energy we're feeling from the Knicks, man. That's really what it is. I'm riding this high, like I mentioned, and we'll see how it goes. I feel like 82 games, the next 81 games, every home game might be this kind of energy, and I'm hoping that's the case because we're gonna have the best home court advantage this year if it's like that. I promise you that, bro.
I believe it. I also want to end this show like we're seeing like this at this point in the NBA, we're seeing people hold out for very interesting reasons. You got Kyrie with the vaccine; he doesn't want to get the vaccine. There's a couple players that don't want to get vaccinated,
Mm-hmm.
which is it's fine. Like I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care what you do, but you got fucking Kyrie off the top of my head. That's who I know that doesn't play because he doesn't want to get the vaccine. You got fucking Simo the Savage. He just doesn't like the fucking team anymore. Simo the Savage.
Simo the Savage. Oh,
Simo the Savage.
that's a good play on the fucking name, though. I fuck with that. I fuck with
That's a
that.
good play on his fucking name. Why does he have it in the fucking basement of his fucking thing?
He doesn't.
You, you
He
sent
has
me
it in,
the listing. His
has it.
fucking $5 million house. And in the
Oh,
basement,
yeah. There you go. I was gonna say that. Yeah. I
Simo
just
the
I just caught
Savage.
I just caught on to that. You got the other guy's name. He's being a fucking diva. But we're talking about Ben Simmons here, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Ben Simmons being a
Simo.
fucking diva. Simo, yeah, Simo the Savage. I don't think he's a savage. I think he's more of a crybaby than anything. But that's a whole that situation in Philadelphia. Yeah, he's holding out. I don't really know the details specifically for. I just know that Embiid said we don't give a shit about him. Basically, in layman's terms, he said we don't give a fuck about Simmons. Not my job to worry about his ass. And
It's
he
not
said
his
that.
job.
No, it's not his job. Yeah, exactly. You think the Nets are gonna go that route too because James Harden's he got asked that a few weeks ago. He's like, I haven't spoken to Kyrie. Like, I haven't talked to him. I'm not. They're straying away from that subject. If you notice that, nobody wants to bring that topic up. You got everybody
I
holding
don't
out, like some of the Savage, like you mentioned, and who else is another notable? Just them, really. Him and Kyrie. Ben Simmons is a different situation though, but
Yeah, but like it's so strange to me that these people that work so hard to get to the point where they are to,
to leave the league, yeah.
and then they hold out or like they just don't want to play because of like stupid reasons, which is weird. And it kind of makes things interesting in the NBA because Adam Silver is letting it happen. But what can you really do? Like, do you see like Kyrie just doesn't even give a fuck. Like the fact that
No,
he's not playing.
yeah, he might go the whole season without playing, bro. Honestly, it might end up being the entire season where they're not gonna they're I think they're not gonna have they're gonna play without him. And I think the Nets are anticipating that the whole entire coaching staff. You invest all this money into this guy, now he's not gonna play, and they're not gonna extend him. So that's a whole nother story. So they're planning to be without him if after the season, depending on how it plays out. Yeah, you expect them to be, expect them to be out there. I expect them to be out there. Shit, I'll be pissed. A lot of Nets fans
Oh,
are pretty upset about that. What's your
All I
breakdown?
know is general population Net fans think Kyrie's actually playing on the Nets right now.
General population Nets fans. Oh shit.
So
That's another thing too, by the way. Yeah, that's right. These Nets fans, they're not
they're
some
not
of
like
them
the
are
Knicks fans.
there's a very few, very
It's
small
different.
percent there's a small percentage of them of there's a small percentage of Nets fans that have been with Jersey since they were in New Jersey. But yeah, you're right, bro. Most of them are very, I don't want to say they're casuals, but they're kind of like they're not really they're not diehards. That's where the Knicks fans come into play, bro. If you've seen those videos, if you're listening to this pod and you've seen that video of Side Talk, you understand what I'm talking about. That's just how we are, man. And you don't see that. You don't see that at any Brooklyn Nets games. I promise you that much, bro.
You see that?
And you see that little, yeah. And
Like, you guys don't have avocado toast
I
in
haven't been
the
to.
stadium.
Oh my goodness, avocado toast. Who the hell will sell that at a game, bro?
The fucking gentrifiers of fucking Williamsburg.
I guess so. I wouldn't do that. I'm pretty sure I would not go to a game asking for no damn fucking avocado toast. Give me a chopped cheese. Give me you got Arizona's. Even though you're gonna upcharge me for Arizona's, bring that shit in there.
$5 Arizonas, bro.
But I will pay for Arizona, knowing that's in there. At least I can say this is how it should be in a New York environment, in a New York venue that has the game, that has the Garden selling Arizona's, the Barclays having the chopped cheese, or you getting you need you have the oct there. No, that's fucking crazy.
Imagine putting the fucking Ock
Oh my gosh.
in one of those stadiums, bro. It'd be
I thought you,
fucking booming, bro.
I thought you was gonna say something else.
Nah, bro.
You got a little spot that you kind of feeling a lot for, And they
Oh,
put that
halal
in the
munchies,
garden.
bro. Imagine if you go.
They put it at Yankee Stadium, bro. What are you doing?
I'm there every fucking game, bro. I'll be fucking a broke motherfucker, but I'll be there every fucking game, bro.
be like,
Bro, if they put,
yeah, go ahead.
bro, imagine if they put fucking shit that we cared about. Like, I don't want to fucking eat no fucking stadium food. I want to fucking go to the game, get a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese with a fucking watermelon Arizona, and I want to fucking watch the game. Imagine if you could do that.
That would slap. That would definitely.
Exactly. I think
that would pretty good.
that'd be crazy.
That would be definitely pretty good. That would be.
Or get the fucking Ock from fucking TikTok.
Get the odd guy, our best friend, our
Raw money, bro.
Raw money, yeah, the best friend. Yeah, that'd be dope though. Shit, I'll go to the freaking games and shit. Get halal munchies. Be like, yeah, we got halal munchies. Yankee Stadium, yeah.
That's
I wouldn't
fire.
be surprised. I'll go to the game. Be like, what the hell?
$20 for a fucking chopped cheese. $20 for a fucking chicken over rice.
Chicken
Fucking
over
sign
rice?
me up.
Who would? Nobody does that. You put a
Bro.
bro. You put a chicken over rice. I promise you, bro. I promise you put a chicken over rice at Citi Field in the summertime, bro, or at Yankee Stadium. Either one of them, bro.
Fucking gyro.
You're gonna have lines out. You're gonna have lines at that thing. People gonna be like, yo, how long's the line for that? That's gonna be that. That's gonna be like Shake Shack at Citi Field. Shake Shack at Citi Field can never get any. Can never ever get any Shake Shack at Citi Field.
Instead of fucking putting Shake Shack, you fucking put a halal munchies and you're chilling.
Halal munchies there, bro. We giving these guys.
No, I'm giving them those ideas because I can go to the game. It's obtainable for me to go to the game.
It's obtainable to get. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'd fully support that. I would be a big, which is this guy. It's possible, bro.
It is possible. I want that.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's all we got for the docket today, tonight, whatever. Thank you for listening. Follow us on fucking YouTube, fucking TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
Check the Twitter out, yo. The Twitter. Man,
Twitter's popping. I talk a lot of shit on Twitter.
Today, before we sign off here, today's Twitter, our mentions have been crazy today.
Like, everyone's a nice guy, but me, if you see an amateur account acting up, it's me wilding.
Yeah,
we got a Discord.
Yeah,
we got a Discord. Follow that. You could give us ideas, whatever. Subscribe. like the video, tell your mom, have your mom tell her mom, all of that. Anything else you got to say, Ed?
Nah, boss, you pretty much summed it up there, boss. Check
Okay.
check the Twitter. Check the Twitters out, man. That's it. Check it
Alrighty.
out.
Good night. Good night, amateurs. Peace.